Well, that worked fine. Hi folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet again on another nice fine southern Alberta day. So I just got in the airplane here. I just did a little preheat on it, so I'll just let her warm up a bit. It's not that cold out, but it's just above zero, but it's enough to keep the ice a little bit frozen. Taxiways don't have a bunch of water on them, and the wind is calm. So we'll see what it's like upstairs.
And for traffic, Sir Quebec Road, Juliet Stairs, level 4,700 feet, clear zone to the northeast, Oak.
Get the old spot going here. There we go. It's actually just around zero outside. So it's just right because the taxiways are still nice and firm. Any of the puddles still got ice on them, so that's good. At least it's not a mucky mess so that you can get the bottom of your wings all dirty. Okay, so let's take a look here. Put this on maps. And again, I don't know where I'm going, folks, just floating around. Okay, well, temperature's already up, so I can get going here. No use wasting all that expensive gas. Vulcan traffic, it's Cherokee, Charlie, November, taxiing from the east hangars for the ramp. Well, there's a nice contrail up there. Okay, let's do a run up here. Seat belts, seats secure, flight controls, okay, 122.8. Alternator is alternating. Oil temperature, pressure is okay. The annunciator panel is off. Okay, and ammeter. Okay, it's ammetering. Circuit breakers are all in. I think we'll do a back taxi on 16. Okay. Vulcan traffic, Cherokee, Charlie, November, taxiing from the ramp. We'll be doing a backtrack for runway 16. We'll advise entering for the backtrack. Vulcan traffic, Charlie, November. Vulcan traffic, Charlie, November, entering the backtrack for runway 16. Vulcan. Yeah, there's hardly any wind here, but it seems to be favoring runway 16, so we'll just go that route. Okay, avionics is set, 126.7. This guy on fuel's on the right tank. Ballast, lights, exterior doors. Okay, so it'll be a straight out departure with open fields ahead. Vulcan traffic, Cherokee, Charlie, November, departing runway 16. It'll be a southeast departure. We'll be climbing to 5,500 initially. Vulcan traffic, Charlie, November. Airspeed's alive. 50, 60, 65, and there we go. Yeah, Brian's got his airplane out, so he's going flying too. And welcome traffic, Charlie November is airborne off 16. We're climbing through 4,000 feet and heading south-southeast bound, climbing to 5,500. Welcome traffic, it's Cherokee Charlie November. Welcome traffic, Cherokee Charlie November, clearing the zone to the south-southeast. We're passing for 4,500 and we're clearing en route. Welcome traffic, Charlie November.
Roll at 15, cavalcade. Temperature 6, dew point -5. Altimeter 29er, runway 24. Inform left radio on initial contact. You received information Gulf. Left information Gulf. Weather at 1900 Zulu. The wind at 240 at 15. Cavalcade. Temperature 6, dew point -5. Altimeter 29er, runway 24. Inform left radio on initial contact. You received information Gulf.
Okay, that's for Lethbridge. Just wanted to see what the wind was doing out there. Give you some idea what you can expect en route. So what we'll do today, I guess, is we'll fly south, just west of Lethbridge. Haven't been there in a while. And there's the Old Man River down below us here. That heads out west. Directly in front of us, it sort of meanders around through here as well. So what we'll do is head up the valley here, then take the valley that takes you up to Chain Lakes. It's not bumpy or anything here yet, so that's good. And if it does get bumpy, it'll get bumpy in this area because with a westerly wind like they have in Lethbridge, it kind of funnels through here. It's like a Venturi effect out here. So it kind of comes through the narrows that's directly in front of us here, and it fans out. So right below us here, that's the Old Man River. And it just snakes around like crazy. As you can see right here. Quite a bit of sun here, so obviously I'm not going to get the best picture. I'm gradually climbing up to 6,500 because we're probably going to be going northwestbound up the valley, so we're going we're going westbound right now, or southwestbound. So yeah, I just want to maintain that altitude because there may be traffic in the valley out here. Don't hear anything on 126.7. Okay, you can see where we are now, and those little triangles or those little dots that I see going all the way up here. Well, that's the VFR route. That's sort of where a VFR route starts going through the mountains. So if you follow that on your GPS, it'll take you basically on a VFR route from this side of the Rocky Mountain Range, takes you all the way to the west coast. Kind of meanders through valleys, basically following highways. And we're right. That's us right there now. So you can see how that meanders through there. I've taken that route many a times when I used to live out on the west coast. And I usually took the southern route. There's also a northern one that takes you up through Lake Louise, Banff, Revelstoke, and Golden and Revelstokes, Kamloops. And yeah, it was kind of interesting. I remember coming through here with my Piper Cub coming eastbound, and as I got further and further east out here, I ran into some pretty heavy turbulence. And it got so turbulent, I just took my hands off the controls and just sat there like this. Of course I had the stick, but I just let the thing just do what it wanted to, because no use fighting it. And eventually I sort of slid down the east side of one of the slopes, still reasonable altitude, but by the time I sort of bottomed out, I was over the highway. And yeah, it didn't feel all that good. Tell you, when you get turbulence in the mountains like that, it can be exciting. So needless to say, I've had a bit of experience in that. I don't know if you'd call that an experience. Maybe it was stupidity.
Turner Valley area, Cessna 172, Golf Sierra Tango Charlie is about 5 to the north of Millerville, tracking south for Turner Valley and Longview, and conflicting Sierra Tango Charlie.
Okay, since we're not facing south anymore, turn this on. Keep the little sun deflector off the camera. So we're still following the Old Man River here. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out where it's off to our right here somewhere. There's a road, and it goes into the foothills out here. And when I used to drive tour bus after I retired from the airline, what a change, eh? With the airline, and then you're in a tour bus. Anyway, I enjoyed it for the 10 years I did it. Had lots of fun. I would have a tour, and that was one of their stops. They'd stop in over at the place down here was called Buffalo Jump. That was Buffalo Head Jump? I don't know, Buffalo Jump. Okay, here comes a bit of a turbulence here now. And they had it built right into the side of one of the foothills. And it was kind of unique because as you were going through the museum, they'd have different floors. And you got further and further up. You got further up the hill, you might say. And then finally you'd step outside, and you're actually right on the hill where they had the buffalo jump during the days of where the buffalo, they'd force the buffalo off the cliff and it'd fall down the cliff, and of course that would do them in. There you are. See, here's the turbulence. I'm not doing anything here. So you get into here, now you run into the turbulence. So as you're coming out, like this is the valley, strictly right ahead of you. Oh yeah, I was saying about this museum here. Might even be able to see it because I can see the road. And it was, actually it's just sort of way out of the way, like it's in the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden you get this museum, which is pretty modern actually. You know, it's a real nice interior and all that, and it's built right into the side of a hill out here. And they had, there's a bit of a hike to get from the parking lot up to the entrance. So they had a little shuttle bus that would run from basically the bottom where the parking lot was up to the top. Now, mind you, when I had the tour bus, I just drive the people up to the top. And then when it came time to pick them up again, I just, you know, took the tour or the little shuttle bus, went down the parking lot, sat down with the driver, and we chatted until they were finished. Let's see if I can find this road here. I think we're right below it. Oh yeah, there it is. See if I can quickly catch it because it's kind of bumpy here. It's right down. Whoa! As you can see, it's right down there. Oh, there's even cars there still. I hope I got it because it's getting pretty bouncy here. Anyway, like I said, it's built right in the side of the hill.
Golf Sierra Tango Charlie, currently over Turner Valley, 7,500, tracking south for Longview, and then south on to Chain Lakes. Any conflicting Sierra Tango Charlie?
See, there's somebody else going to Chain Lakes. So we're just entering the foothills here. You can see them off to the right, or basically in the north side of the valley. And that in front of us is part of the Old Man River, and they've got the, there's actually a dam in there somewhere that holds the water back from the Old Man River there. Yeah, that was, like I said, that was one of the stops we had with the bus. And then we would continue on, and of course we would go to Waterton, which is, well, you can see it over there. It's right in the clouds. Jeez. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. That whole valley looks like it's, I don't know if you can see that, folks, because see that valley, see that thing where all the white is? Way in the distance in between the mountains? That's Waterton. Wait, go there, and then from there on, we would go over to into the States, to Kalispell, Great Falls, all that area. Okay, there's the Waterton, or not Waterton, the Old Man Reservoir, I think it is, Old Man River. Anyway, it's part of the old, it's part of the Old Man River.
Traffic Chain Lakes area, Sirius Golf Uniform November, 8,500 feet, a local flight turning eastbound back towards Hyrule. Traffic in Chain Lakes area, Cessna 172, Golf Sierra Tango Charlie, currently over top of Longview, 7,500, tracking south for Chain Lakes. Any conflicting Sierra Tango Charlie?
Give you a better view of the Old Man Reservoir here, or Old Man River Reservoir, whatever it's called. And then off to our right, focus there, okay. You'll see we're running into the foothills here. And then we'll head sort of northbound. We'll stay on the east side of the valley, head up towards Change Lakes. I can feel the wind pushing us from the west out here, because I've got quite a bit of drift. This is where it'd be nice, I think, to have a cabin, a nice log cabin. I believe there are some in here, but I believe most of this is government grazing land. You'll notice a few farm or ranches out in this area. But I believe a lot of this is just government-owned land, and I believe the farmers can graze their cattle on it. Okay, and in front of us, that's the valley. Nice wide valley. It does narrow down at the other end. But that takes you up to Chain Lakes. And there's a highway through there which is very picturesque. It's Highway 22. Takes you down to Pincher Creek area, or the Crow's Nest Highway, Highway number 3. So you can see way in the distance there, it'll start to narrow down. So we're just over the foothills here now, coming into the valley. 126.7 traffic. It's Cherokee, Charlie, we're about 20 miles south of Chain Lakes on the east side of the valley, heading towards Chain Lakes, and north 6,500. Chain Lakes area valley traffic. It's Cherokee, Charlie, November.
Charlie, November, Sierra Tango Charlie. I'm clearing Chain Lakes to the northeast. Should be no conflict.
Yeah, okay, we took that. This road that runs down, you can see in front of you there, it kind of winds down on the east side of the valley. And eventually it goes right down the center of the valley, basically, as you go further south. It's a real nice road to take, especially in the summer. It's nice. And if you ever want to show people the mountains and so forth, this is a nice road to take. Now there is another road to the west of it, across this ridge here, and it's Highway 40. And to access it, you have to go down to Longview, which is north of here, and cut across, and then go north, and it ends up eventually at the Trans-Canada Highway just before Banff. And that road is closed though. It closes in, let's see, I think it opens up again in June, somewhere in the middle of June. And it's got to do with migration of animals and stuff like that. So anyway, just some history there. But this is a nice valley to take if you really don't want to go right into the mountains. But you got the mountains just to your, whichever way you're going, northbound or southbound. Chain Lakes area traffic is Cherokee, Charlie, November. Just coming over the south portion of Chain Lakes on the east side of the valley. We'll be doing a 360 over the south end of the lake and then heading eastbound. We're at 6,500 and Chain Lakes area traffic is Cherokee, Charlie, November. Yeah, we'll come around again out there. You don't want the sun behind us. A little lumpy here.
Well, folks, from about here, head east, and it's just a direct route to Vulcan from here. And you've seen prairies before, so I've edited that portion out. And you'll see us landing in Vulcan on final.
Vulcan traffic, Charlie Sierra November, turning final, runway 16, Vulcan, full stop.
$300. $200. Minimums. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $5.
Wasn't the best landing I've had, but it was okay.
Well, folks, that just about wraps it up. Just going to taxi over and get some fuel and then take it back to the hangar. So again, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time. So long for now.
Vulcan traffic, Charlie November is clear, runway 16, Vulcan.